Good morning, everyone. Well, happy Friday to you. One of the greatest challenges, I think, for particularly younger generation of people is what is important to them in life. And this is where I think the evil, if you like, of materialism comes in. Materialism, you could argue, would be the opposite of spirituality, because spirituality takes away all materialism. When we die, we don't take any of it with us. All we are left with is our spirituality. So the materialism is what we develop here on earth. And if there's anything in this materialism that we make more important than God, then we've got something to work on. You try and sort that one out. Because materialism can very easily pull us away from the Lord. If we have a look at the temptations of Christ, after he'd been out in the desert for 40 days and he was hungry, and the Bible tells us at that stage that Satan turned up and said, yeah, come on, let's just try and bribe you and corrupt you. And it just didn't happen. But one of those was that he said to the Lord, if you bow down and serve me, I will give you all of these things, pointing at all the things of the earth. Why would he claim that he can give it to Jesus if he didn't actually felt that he had control over it? So that's a real warning, I think, perhaps to us, that materialism is important to the devil because he can't compete with the Lord on a spiritual level. The only way he can compete is on a material level. And associated with that is the concept of hedonism. And I've spoken briefly about that before as well. And hedonism is where we make ourselves believe that something is right just because it feels good. So hedonism basically says, if it feels good, it must be right. But that's not necessarily true, because it might feel good for us, but it doesn't mean that it feels good for anybody else. It doesn't make it right. But that belief that if we do something that helps us to benefit, to feel happy, it's okay, it must be right. And the consequences of other people are not important. All tied up again in materialism, not in spirituality. We need to make ourselves aware, particularly at this time, as we're heading towards Holy Week, that we're given the opportunity to sort out our priorities in life again and say, you know what, I need a bit of spiritual cleansing. Let's get to confession, let's clean it up, and let's renew our relationship with the Lord. So you have a wonderful weekend. Keep yourself safe. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.